So 8 fertilized. Hey guys, it is the day after my egg retrieval, January 14th, 12:40 p.m. And I just got done and ready for the day, but I figured I'd give you guys a little bit of an update as to where I am now. I tried to document as best I could my journey through the 8 days of stims that I did leading up to the egg retrieval. Guess I should let you guys know why I had to do IVF. It wasn't necessarily infertility, it was more the fact that I have had 5 pregnancies, no children, and they've all been miscarriages and 2 ectopics. Like, the last pregnancy I had was an ectopic one, which led to me having to have emergency surgery and a tube removed. And after that, is when I officially decided that I'm no longer going to try naturally. I first went to RMA, I want to say 2 years ago, at least 2 years ago, and had that initial consult and just got a felt for what they had to offer. And at that time I still had hope that I could possibly get pregnant on my own. And it took us a while to officially start, or to officially start IVF, because like I said, I just was in denial, and after everything that I went through, I just decided that it was time to start. So as soon as we decided that we're ready to go, we took one last trip. We went to Europe for the holidays and literally came back and went right into it. We started immediately. There was no waiting period, there was no wait list. They were ready once we were ready, and I must say it all happened very fast. So I did a lot of research online, TikTok, YouTube, in regards to like other people's experience with IVF, and I got mixed reviews. Some people said that it was the hardest thing they ever did, emotional roller coaster. Some people had insomnia. Some people said that they felt extremely fatigued. Everybody's story is different. I had other people tell me that they were completely fine. It was not as bad, it was easy. So going into it, I was very nervous, but I'm here to say that I literally had a pleasant experience. As you guys saw, literally 24 hours after starting my first day of stims, I developed really bad sharp pain on my lower left pelvic area, to the point where it hurt to stand up, sit down. It was like pain with movement. It almost felt like something was going like this. That's the only way I can think of explaining it. So I had to go in to the clinic a day before my official first cycle monitoring appointment, and that's when they discovered I had adenomyosis, which was most likely causing that pain. So they pretty much told me it was okay to do Tylenol and ibuprofen for the following 4 days. I didn't do it because I just did not want to take medication. I just suck it up. And luckily that pain resolved after. It would come and go here and there, but that was the worst of it. So not too bad, but we got through it. And then the other symptom I had was headaches. I think I had like 2 or 3 days of a pretty bad headache. Again, I chose not to take Motrin or Tylenol. I think I took Tylenol once actually because it got pretty bad, but I would just sleep them off if I could and do like these head massages that I saw on TikTok. But we pulled through that, and then the last symptom was, what was my other symptom? Dizziness. But story of my life, I'm always dizzy. So those are my main symptoms, and towards the end I developed some breast tenderness. And from my understanding, I'm lucky that I did 8 days of stims only. Some people do more. Shots themselves were not bad. Menopure is the famous one that everybody talks about. That one burnt, but it wasn't awful. Like, I'll do it again. Just a couple of seconds of discomfort. Towards the end, it's like I felt the injections more. The Follistim never hurt in the beginning, and the Ganrelex wasn't too bad. Menopur was a constant discomfort, but towards the end, it's like I felt it all. From the moment the needle went in to her not pushing the medication, I felt it all. So, and then of course you have your bruising and your bloating. But I had the egg retrieval yesterday, and I'm not gonna lie, I was super nervous because of the possibility of developing OHSS. I think that was my biggest fear. But when I got there for my 6:10 procedure, or I guess show up time, because I didn't go in until a little bit later, you know, I met with the doctor, anesthesiology, they put my IV in. Everybody was so freaking nice and encouraging and just there for me. The doctor came in and explained what was going to happen, if I had any questions or concerns. And I didn't really have any questions other than what are the chances I'm going to develop OHSS, and they weren't worried about it, so I wasn't worried about it. But I still am. So yeah, the IV also hurt. They went in through my hand, and I think that was the most uncomfortable part, if I'm being honest. The IV in my hand. Between me getting there and me officially going into the OR was a little bit over an hour. My mom was with me and my husband was with me. My husband had to give a specimen, so he was upstairs doing his part, and my mom was able to come in and hang out with me after my IV was placed. So they switched out turns. I was never alone. So we officially went in to the OR around 7:40, I want to say, a little bit after maybe. And that's when the panic started to kick in. I'm just a scaredy cat, I really am. And I want to go through childbirth. We went in, they had good music in the OR. I think it was Avril Lavigne. Asked me questions, you know, just verify information. Then the embryologist came out and spoke with me. Really don't remember the conversation, if I'm being honest. And I don't like the part of going under anesthesia. I don't like the feeling. I don't like it, but it's always been okay. They usually tell you, okay, I'm going to push the medication now, and I started to feel it before they even said anything. They said something after, and I was like, whoa, did we start? And they were like, yeah, you're going to start to feel funny and go into a nice deep sleep. And I'm like, okay. So I closed my eyes, and then I did this. Oh, still here. And then I closed them again, and then I was out. And I woke up in the recovery room. I had no pain. If I'm being honest, I had absolutely no pain after I woke up. No cramping. I did have some spotting. It took me a minute to like fully feel okay after waking up. I was pretty loopy. And they offered me ginger ale and saltine crackers, which are my absolute fucking favorite snack ever. So I devoured like 8 of those and all of the ginger ale. She was like, all right, this is all a good sign. But between all of that happening, she told me the number, but I think I asked her like 3 times. What was the number again? What was the number? And I finally was with it. And when I finally processed it, it's a good number. They say it's a good number. I guess I just had high hopes. I really wanted to get like in the 15s or over, but we only got 10 eggs. I did cry when she gave me the number, and she was there with me. That nurse was absolutely amazing. She sat there, held my hand, gave me tissues. I'm not a crier. I think it was like the medications and just the hormones maybe, but after that I felt a little silly for crying because 10 is better than none. I'm lucky I got 10. I'm content with the number now. I'm not gonna lie, I'm scared that in the end I'll end up with 0. None of them will make it to like the blastocyte phase. I'm scared of ending up with none and having to do another egg retrieval. Would I do it? Yes. Would I rather not? Absolutely. So I came to terms with it. Like, I'm okay no matter what the outcome is throughout this whole journey. I'm gonna be okay. Like, it's gonna be okay. That's what I keep telling myself. If this works on the first shot and I get pregnant, thank goodness. If it doesn't, all right, I'll let myself feel my emotions for a minute and let's go. Round 2. So trying to protect my heart, but I think I'm in an okay mindset. I have a huge support system, people checking in on me. That's the other thing. I have been very vocal about what I'm going through. I am not ashamed, embarrassed. I'm not afraid of judgment. This is my journey, and I think it's a topic that is not spoken about enough. And I just want to be somebody's, I don't know, I just want somebody to see this and just know it's okay. You're not alone, and it's going to be okay. There's so many of us going through it alone even, and that's okay too. You know, it's whatever each one of us wants, and this is what I'm choosing. So yeah, my number is 10. I did get the call today that 8 matured and fertilized, and I don't get another call until next week on Tuesday letting me know what our ending number is. And if I would have to guess, I would say either 3 or 4. I'm hoping for at least 3 or 4. And then they all go out for genetic testing, and we'll see what happens after that. But overall, I'm feeling good. I'm happy. I'm excited. I'm feeling it all. I really am. But I'm content with where we are. And right now, the next couple of days, I am just relaxing, drinking lots of water, drinking a lot of electrolytes, and just recovering, even though I feel completely fine. So, yeah, that's all I have to say in regards to this. I hope you guys enjoyed my documentation of my journey and that it helps you guys in some way. I will continue to vlog this whole journey and probably even after. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Good morning, guys. Happy Saturday morning. Literally just killed my coffee so fast, but it is January 17th. I think we're 4 days out from the egg retrieval, and I have been feeling pretty good. No complaints. I have been trying to stay super hydrated, electrolytes, and everything that they told me. Urinating so much overnight, I'm like over it. So I'm not doing all that fluid anymore. Like, I'll do my electrolytes and my fiber and just my usual intake because I hate getting up throughout the night to go to the bathroom. But it is Saturday, the weekend is finally here, and as you guys saw, we woke up to some snow. Good morning, guys. Happy Monday. I am currently on my way to work. I picked up a shift at the pediatrician, so that's where I'm on my way right now. I work 8 to 5, and then I'll be home for the evening. So I'm excited to see all my friends from the clinic. So that'll be lovely. But we are almost a week out. Tomorrow will be a week since I went in for the egg retrieval. I am eager, nervous, excited to get the call from the clinic. I need to know how many made it to the blastocyte phase, and I just have to wait till tomorrow. I'll find out tomorrow. It just sucks that I'll find out tomorrow while I'm at work, and if it's, you know, good news, great. I'll be like so happy, but if it's bad news, I'll have to keep it together until I get home. So I'm praying for the best. In regards to like the transfer, we are gonna attempt to do a transfer next month. I'm gonna send them out for PGT testing, and that takes about 2 weeks. So we should have the results back, I would say, early February. So the clinic gave me the option of reporting my period, my day 1 period, as soon as I get it. I would go in for day 3 blood work and I believe a scan, and then they would start me on birth control up until I think we know like what's going on with my embryos. And then as soon as we're cleared, we would start the prep, which I believe she said, now don't quote me because I had this conversation with her a couple of days ago, but I believe she said estrogen and the PIO shots. I believe there's a third one, but I don't remember. But I'm sure I'll get all the information as, you know, the sooner we get to it. But it is a fully medicated cycle, and I've read like mixed reviews online in regards to a fully medicated cycle. But she said that this is the cycle that they usually go with for everybody, and it's usually pretty successful. So I really have not done any research about it. So if anybody on here has gone through a transfer and like medications and the different types of cycles, please let me know your experience. That's where I am in regards to the IVF situation. It'd be lovely if we could transfer next month, and I could possibly have a baby in 2026. So hopefully that happens.
Anybody take that bus chicken house? Yeah, that one. What?
Just like that, we are ready for work. It's quite not time to leave yet. I'm gonna go make my breakfast and drink my coffee before we head on out. But today is the big day. I get the call from the clinic in regards to how many of my, you know, embryos made it to the final stage. So I'm nervous and I'm scared, but I'm hoping for good stuff, good numbers. And I'm just gonna be like on edge all day, and I'm gonna be glued to my freaking phone. But I'm gonna try not to think too much about it. I did wake up late this morning. I was tired from like yesterday. So late for me is anything after like 6:45. I'm usually up around 6, done getting ready by 7, and then I have like that whole hour to myself just to do what I need to do. So right now it is actually 7:21. So I have about 45 minutes before I have to head on out for work. So we're okay on time, but now I just feel a little bit rushed. Oh, and I also started reading my new book on my Kindle. I was having a hard time reading the physical copy of the book my best friend gave me, which is called First Lie Wins. I ended up having to buy the audiobook and finish that yesterday on my drive. That's why I miss having a long commute, because on those commute I would like listen to most of my books, but now I have like a 3-minute commute, so it's not possible. But I was reading last night, made it to chapter 2. I was tired, but I am reading the last book that I believe is in the Housemaid series. So this one is The Housemaid Is Watching, and so far loving it. We'll see how it is. I heard that it has not so great reviews, but that's not gonna faze me. So I'll probably bring this with me to work. We shall see. But I don't know who the hell I was thinking that I am, or if I had all the time in the world, because I was gonna sit down and read and drink my coffee, and it's time to go to work. So we are gonna perfume up and then hit the road. I already had my breakfast, my coffee is ready to go. Everything's good. So happy Wednesday. It's 7:21 and I am ready for work. It is a sad day because I'm not going to be at my school. I'm covering a different school, but the major bonus about that is that I get to see my niece. So I figured I would end the vlog today because I just have been awful at doing the daily like recording of activities and stuff. So I know I spoke about getting my final egg retrieval results yesterday, and I did get the call while I was at work. It came in fairly early, which was a major surprise. So that was really nice. And I was nervous. I was so nervous. I was like, okay, I have like a split second to like freak out, because the nurse greeted me and right away went into it, and it was good results. I don't know if I want to say it now. Maybe I'll say it now and then you guys can see how I reveal it on shorts. Because I'm gonna film it tonight. I didn't have time yesterday. I was so tired. I literally was gone all day. But today I will record the video on shorts and post it. But we got 6 embryos. It's more than what I was expecting and hoping for. Hopefully we stay at that number, because right now they're out for genetic testing, the PGT testing. So that's out. And they were sent out before they even called me to give me the results, which was also a nice surprise. And lab contacted me and charged me the fees. And yeah, we're just gonna test them all and hopefully we have good ones. But yeah, so that's it. I have my results. I will keep you guys updated in regards to the PGT testing in the next vlog. But yeah, let me know if there's like anything specific you guys want to see, any questions, anything at all. I'm just happy to share my journey. I just refilled my sticker stash from this shop that I absolutely love. It's not cheap because they're all the way in Germany, but I make sure to place a big order every time I get anything. But look at how cute they are. I'm obsessed with this shop. I have a headache from the day I just had. I covered a different school, not my school, and the school is busier than mine. It wasn't a bad day. It was good. When I go to the school, I'm busy and the day flies, but I just think I'm overstimulated right now. I love these little sodas that I get at Trader Joe's. These are by far the best sodas ever. So gonna devour this. I filled up on gas, so I gotta update my envelope and see how much gas money I have left. I should still have a good amount. But right now I'm just gonna knock out laundry, and then I'm gonna go to my mom's house because they're cooking dinner there. It's good night.